Ow, ow, ow.
Dead kitty.
I know. I'll get to you in a second.
Pet me, daddy, pet me. All right, let's do this thing. It's Monday. Try it on the set.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. Coming to you live from Deltona, Florida. 8 years plus and still running. Who would have ever thought they'd last this long? Lunch with no other than the dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
Uh-oh. Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz, who right at the beginning of the set. And
yeah, my camera's
had to get up.
my camera's off.
No, it's on.
Well, that one's on. The one that everybody else sees is
not working.
Not on, and it's just
Laz, technical difficulties long, living up to his name. But welcome to this Monday edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the Shroud of the Avatar news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours, because they definitely deserve to be questioned.
Definitely question those, and here we go. My camera will be back any moment now. There it is. We're back. Hiya, folks.
Okay.
Slight technical difficulty. Had a little power surge that sometimes those wireless plugs don't turn themselves back on after a power surge, and yeah. Usually I check my cameras before the show, but today I didn't because I was working on looking at some other interesting topics that were just totally screwed up. And didn't check that today. But welcome to today's show, boys and girls. It is Monday Madness, August 14th, 2023 here inside and outside Shroud of the Avatar. And of course, the birthday weekend has come to an end. All sorts of good food, all sorts of good fun happened over the weekend. And
did you manage to get any sleep?
Oh yeah, I got my usual amounts of sleep, is copious amounts, of course.
56 hours of sleep over the 48-hour weekend.
But of course, went out for several good meals, hung out with some good friends, got lots of phone calls and lots of birthday wishes from people, which reminds me I got to go out to Facebook and say thank you to all those good folks as well, which I probably should have done yesterday, but it'll be okay because they were still coming in as of last night. So, but moving
Yes.
on to greater stuff. See, here it is, Red Dragon. Happy belated birthday! Still coming in today on Monday. Thank you, Red Dragon. Much appreciated.
Yeah.
Level 57 achieved.
Yay.
Yes. But we're going to start with some topics that, oh, that wasn't good. Chatty
That
going.
some topics that what?
That,
Chatty did what?
oh, Chatty just decided to shit the bucket and come back. It disconnected and
Oh, okay.
reconnected.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw that, but I did.
I did not. I see the happy birthday, Laz. And
Yeah, I got disconnected, attempting to reconnect, yeah, all that good stuff. But it's back. And of course, Andrea, kill on sight, first person to enter giveaways, which is a reminder to tell you all to type in exclamation, I love free shit, exclamation, bundle me for a chance to win streamer bundles at the butt and the top of the hour, as well as mystery game keys throughout the day, usually at the end of the show. But if you want a mystery game key, all you got to do is tip us 300 bits, and Jack and I'll dip into the mystery game key piles and pull you a random one out and send that your way. Of course, hit us up with a sub or 500 bits or cumulative, and we'll stop what we're doing and change the programming however you guys want, because we let you do that. And as always,
always.
final reminder, if you got something to say, we invite you to come join us in Discord. All you got to do is type in exclamation Discord, click on the link. Come join us and talk to us. Tell us what your bitches, gripes, complaints, world views, crazy conspiracy stories, all that stuff. We're here to chat with you guys and
Discuss
gals.
the latest Twitter news.
Yes. Is there Twitter news? No, you're
No.
pulling my leg. Yeah, okay. Latest X news.
Yeah, considering he stole videos, which I think really opens up a lawsuit by X videos for trademark confusion.
I have no idea what you're talking about there, but okay.
Yeah. Hey, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah. Who said that? It was,
I don't know. Hey, well, Elon Musk is still running away from the fight between him and the Zuck. I think the Zuck would kick his ass.
I don't know. Elon can hire more people with his money.
They can both hire a ton of people with their money.
Right, moving right along. Let's get to the fun stuff. Let's have to scroll back here because
we want to start with the house deed upgrade.
No, we're going to start with the bank containers request.
Okay, hold on. Now I got to go find that one.
I don't know if I can
bank
open
containers
this in the
request.
browser and yeah.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
It comes up really big. Better off just leaving it in Discord the way it was.
Kellenor had a bank containers request with a personal pet peeve of his. When he double clicks a container in his bank after opening the bank, he has a 50% chance of the container opening like he wants and a 50% chance of it looting to my backpack. If I drag the chest in the bank slightly and have it drop back down in the bank, I can safely double click it without looting. Would like to double click, have consistency when dealing with containers in the bank, either loot it or open it. Also, if that is unacceptable, then how about the ability to lock a container in the bank so it will sit still?
Deleted.
This is a deleted thread in the forums.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out here. Hold on, what's going on here as to why this is showing like that. Oh, okay, it's only showing like that there. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense now. Yeah. Now, this is one of several, as you're about to see, that were posted and then deleted. And I don't think Kalinor is deleting them, and they're wish list requests. So why would you just?
I don't know. I don't know.
Again, he hits it right on the nose there. Yeah, when you drag it and drop it, if it's open, if it's listed in the town you're in, all you got to do is double click on it. If you don't want it to just
Okay.
jump
Hold
into
on.
your bag, all you got to do is drag it, and yeah,
I do have a container in my inventory, so let's go play around with this real quick. I want to see what
yeah,
happens.
but it's got to be placed in another town for that to happen.
Oh, it has to be placed in another town for it to happen?
Right. See, if it's already,
Yes.
let me see if I have any of them over here in my bank real quick. I think they're all in my.
Do I have any containers in the bank? That's the other question.
Let's see. Open the banks box here. Yeah, see, all my containers are already in Owl's Head. So if I want to open up my house deco stuff, all I got to do is double click it and it opens up. But if it's in another town, or it was placed in another town, when you double click it, the whole thing goes into your inventory. Which
That's stupid.
again, which it is totally stupid, yeah, because it's assuming, I guess, you want it. But all you normally have to do is just grab it, pick it up, and drop it again. It then gets placed into that inventory, and then all you got to do is double click it. But once you know that, it's pretty simple to get around. Again, all you got to do is just take a quick look. And
Yeah.
Applesauce says New World is the same way. Shroud used to be like that until I realized how stupid it was. And of course, get rid of Applesauce Pants also says just completely remove the bank slots for other towns, which I'm against that, Applesauce Pants. The reason being is if I happen to send a whole house to the bank for whatever reasons, because we know if you just get evicted or something, it goes to the property manager now, which is something we'll talk about here in a minute as well. But say I want to dump the whole thing because I want to redecorate, I'd like to know that all those items that were dumped in that particular town, I can then just drag into a particular bag, and those are all the items that either have to go back in the house or came from the house, and I don't have to go fishing for them piecemeal in the bank. So there is an actual use for that. Not much of a use for a lot of people, but I find it quite useful because I do that from time to time. But otherwise, I would be totally for it. I would just say, uh, of course, just make it so that when you double click it, it just opens in your fucking bank, regardless of where it was placed. That would be the real solution. Is no matter where it was placed, when you double click, if you want it in your inventory, then you got to drag it out of the inventory and just place it in your inventory. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but see, the whole point is what I'm saying is if I decided to say trash this lot, all these items on this lot would go to my bank. And if I didn't know that they were Owl's Head items, which of course doesn't make much sense because it's Owl's Head, but again, I have everything in my bank and I'm going to show you that again. It'll be easy for me to discern as I run back over to the bank real quick. Because most everything in my bank is either deco boxes or stuff that isn't housing stuff. All my housing stuff is in a deco box, a house deco, dungeon stuff, artwork. You'll see that I have them all pretty much laid out. So anything that was in here that is non-housing stuff, like this stuff is sellable stuff: iron ore, granite block, copper ore, clay block, suet, Wall candles actually is one of those odd things that I just have a lot of. Wolf carcasses, wood scraps, any of these items are items that are resources. They're not housing stuff. So anything that would drop here, like see this one from the Outlander Welcome Center down here, I know this came from the Welcome Center. If I want to put it back, I can put it back where it belongs. But see, like that was a sale that has to get collected and put back there. So if I dump all my stuff, it's just easier to understand what and where that came from, select it all, and then throw it into a bag, and then I can just pull the bag and do what I wish with all that deco. That's my point. And of
Yeah,
course,
I mean,
yeah.
the stupid logic that's applied is trivial. It's like why?
Well,
Why do these things?
not stacking because of different locations is also not even true, because today, and I share this from time to time, but you're all gonna laugh. I'm going to open this up, and you're going to see that somebody went and bought a whole shitload of crowns of the obsidians off me. All these are crowns of the obsidian somebody bought off my Sultan vendor. They all came from Sultan. Do you think any of these stacked in my bank box? Fuck no, not a single one of these stacked in my bank box, and they all came from the same place. So that's not even correct there, Tina. Unfortunately. They all these there was I think I have a screenshot of it. Matter of fact, I know I have a screenshot of it because I
You
sent
sent
it
the
to Jack.
screenshot
Yeah,
to me.
I sent it to Jack. As
The
come on.
It's like all the sales, and then also the all the crowns just stacked up in your bank.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to show them the non-stacking
Or
of
non-stacked in the
the
bank.
non-stacking of all these crowns that just these should all stack because they all came from Sultan, but they did not stack. Yeah, so that's a total fallacy right there as well. Is just because they come in the same place does not necessarily mean that they're stacking properly either. So, yeah, it is what it is. But moving right along, let's get to the next topic. Don't die on any hills.
Yes. Next topic was going to be the wish list: more tameable dogs.
You got to say it right. Try to be mad at you if you don't.
Doggos.
Doggos.
You know what? Need more cats. The only thing that matters is the cats.
Because we know Thraddy is now listening at work every day when she's at work. So
yes, and Kellenor would like to see more tameable combat dogs, hellhounds, hell kittens.
I like the hell
ice hounds. Yes, hell kittens are the way to go. Arcane dogs, sand sharks, squires, not squirrels, squires. Let me bring my boy into battle. A hireable combat pet where instead of a pet whistle, you have a paycheck whistle. Oh, so he does mean squires. A summable squire that acts as a mannequin for gear, where you can equip gear on your squire for cosmetic effects, not stat affecting, just cosmetics.
I don't know about that. I mean, that's what you have mannequins for. I would like to have a hireable NPC that you can equip equipment on so he can fight for you. And you can hire an archer, hire a swordsman, hire bludgeon fighter, and give him the appropriate weapons and stuff, and have him help you in combat. That would be really nice. And of course, I guess it helps. Well, I guess it helps if I'm hire a looter.
Works in single player.
Yeah, well, you can have like what, 4 companions in the single player.
Yeah. But not in.
So you can go full AFK at the control points. You mean, not waypoints?
Yep.
Waypoints is New World. You play in New World too long. But yes, another wish list request deleted, hidden, moved, whatever you want to call it. But I don't think that Kalinor is the one removing these posts. So yet another topic which had a whole bunch of comments on it, as I recall. I'm gonna go see if I can't find those real quick.
Then we also have a wish list request for pet shrinking.
Shrinkage.
An item of some form or another, maybe a permanent potion, maybe a pet gear enchantment that will allow us to permanently shrink a pet of our choice, maybe 33% or 50%. I'm sure anyone would love a pseudo dragon or a puppy or a kitten. Meow. 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 And this request also one of the disappearing requests, according to Laz.
Yes. Well, if you had the emails on them.
Yep.
But yes, why are wish list requests going missing? Not just one, not just two, not just three, but four. Four that I've counted today alone.
Hold on. Forums search. Let's go do a search for pet shrinking. No search found. Posted by member.
Dr. Shrinker come up?
Also not there. Nope. They're disappearing. And the final disappearing wish list request for the day. Pet transmog. As an alternative to shrinking potion idea, pet transmog. You just tamed a new giant pet that fights like a freight train, but would rather have your trusty corgi follow you around. Worry no more. Thanks to the power of ancient dragon magic, you can polymorph your giant destroyer into the image of your long lost puppy who died in the plague. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like that UO game where you had like a disguise kit that would change your character appearance as well as your name, and you could like fake pretend to be an NPC, or you could transform into a mob or something else. Yeah, I mean,
is CC like out there today? I gotta ask CC.
I don't know, but that transmog potion or spell would be kind of whatever if any of the ability to disguise yourself would actually work in Shroud. But as you know, that does not work at all. But what are you looking for, Laz?
I saw a topic just now that as I was looking at the forums while you were doing your search, that I saw in my email, but I didn't see in the forums. Sometimes instead of clicking them in my email so that it gets marked red, I leave it unread and I just read it in the forum so I can come back to it later as a topic that that I can click later that was unread that I'm interested in using for the show. And then when I click it as read, I know we've already used it for the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But there's a post for some rare event cloaks for sale, and I will share this image with you. And I'll share this image with everybody.
Another deleted.
Well, but CC sometimes deletes his own posts, so that's why I had to ask CC.
Okay.
But
Okay.
usually he deletes them after he sells them all, but I doubt that he sold all these cloaks. And,
Yes.
so I want to know if he actually removed the cloak post himself or whether they took it down because, they've got nothing better to do, like develop the game, than to moderate the forums and take out wish list requests and things that, are for sale for gold. Gold.
That's all got gold prices on them.
Yeah. And actually CC did remove that because, as he says, no one reads the forums. But
yes. Well, I think a lot of people don't read the forums because there's nothing new there. Realistically, there's not enough information coming from our open development team, who is going to do all those new policies to where they are much more communicative with the players of the game. I am still shocked that we got a single answer on the Ask a Dev since the release of it. I mean, we've got 4 total answers, but 3 of them came the day that it was announced, but then it took 7 months for the next single post.
You mean this Ask a Dev here? This one?
Yes, that Ask a Dev channel and answers in the forums.
Last one was Herbert Tarexum.
Yes.
Yes, which was posted on July 31st by Sanyo. Yeah, yes. or a very popular queued for review.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here's a new one. Actually came up Thursday. Look at this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hold on. Queued for review. I got to go find that one again.
You want a
Game
link?
features. Actually, that would be under wish list requests. Queued for review and processing. The brand new one. The option to connect or disconnect friends in chat window.
Yeah, I gotta see what this is all about because this, yeah.
I constantly use /translate command and the translations appears in the miscellaneous option. I have a chat window for conversations and miscellaneous others. No other option enabled, but in miscellaneous appears all the text that do not have their own option. For example, the friends that connect and disconnect, I'm in a conversation, and when I go to use /translate, then just a friend connects and the translations I get friend has connected. Sometimes this happened several times in a row, and I have to use copy 3, 4, 5 to get the line I want to translate, and I take it to my dear friend Google Translator. Could you make a friend connections, disconnections have their own option in the chat window so they don't interfere with the translation? Or an option in the settings to activate, deactivate them? I can think of a better idea, but I don't know if it's feasible. Can the /translate command be made to automatically apply to all the text of any type as it appears in chat windows, with an option in settings to turn it on and off? I don't know if you understand what I mean. It would be something like this. Hello, friend 1. Hola, amigo 1. Friend 2 is connected. Say hi, conectado. Yes.
It's called use another freaking window, Isabel. Okay, and I'm going to give you that a good example here. Here's my universe chat. Here's your local chat. Okay, whatever is local chat is just what I'm talking to CC about here, aside from my Lua loading. And then there's the main chat where everybody connects and disconnects. Just use fucking local chat. Problem solved. Hello. Local chat, just don't turn any of that crap on. Don't turn on NPCs. Don't turn on Zone. Don't turn on Party. Don't turn on Guild. Don't turn on Whisper. You know, if I uncheck Lua goes away. You know? And then let's go see over in main. If I go over to main and I click that, if I uncheck miscellaneous, all that goes away. So uncheck miscellaneous. Hello. I mean, what's so hard about that? I don't get it.
I don't know, man.
You know? What do you mean that doesn't work?
I have one that's called nothing, and it's just the login messages. Yeah, she wants translate, which appears under miscellaneous. So I guess the people logging in.
Explain to me where translate shows up on the miscellaneous. I'm not seeing where you're talking about this.
So whenever she /translates something, and it's going to translate the last line, I think, and she's having problems with the lines that are getting translated.
/translate did nothing for me.
And the out. Well, no, it repeats the last line.
Well, that doesn't work on the local chat?
No, it works under miscellaneous. So if she's trying to translate like the last line, it only translates the last line.
I didn't even know we had a translate feature in here. I know we had a copy XYZ, so you can copy, the text, but I had no idea there was an actual translate feature someplace that allowed you to do that, which is quite interesting.
Yeah, well, that's because we speak English, man. So we don't use it. Whereas if your native language was Spanish and something wasn't translated, and you would use the /translate to try to translate some text.
You've never had a German or a Russian or somebody else go ahead and try and talk to you? Yeah, believe me, I have, but
I generally just copy and paste their text into Google Translate.
That's what I do. I didn't realize there was an in-game translate. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, I would just copy. Well, and according to her, that's what she's doing.
She's using the /translate command
and take it to my dear friend Google Translator. So she's copying it and going to fucking Google Translate. That's what I'm saying. She says it right here in the post. And I take it to my dear friend Google Translator. So she's going to Google Translator.
No. So sometimes this happens several times, and I have to use /copy 345 to get the line I want to translate and take it to my dear friend Google Translator. It's not what she wants to do, it's what she has to do due to the interruption for the /translate command that she's getting because someone is coming online. So she's having to introduce another step to it and open up a browser window in order to do it. So that's what you're missing in
the old name of Casey Cupcake. Sucks to be you, I guess, because why in the world would they only let that work under the miscellaneous? Why wouldn't that work under every? Yeah.
Well, that would be some Shroud math in how they applied the translate. And it's probably just using the Google API for the translations anyways. But you know what time it is there, Laz?
Bridge Troll says, tell her to learn English. Sorry, but putting on my community manager hat. It's the butt. It's past the butt.
Yes. It is one where Andrew Night Owl is getting a streamer bundle from me.
Oh, Andrew. And Lomir Idane getting his 12,357th streamer bundle from us. Yes, I always like it when Lomir wins because all I got to do is right click on him.
Open up that trade.
Yeah, open up that trade window. Make my life a whole lot easier. Save myself 15 gold. Because that 15
Thank
gold
you.
adds up. You're welcome, Omir. And of course, giveaway has been reopened.
Oh, yay.
DC's now on the lot after I went ahead and mentioned to him that. Also, he says he now only posts on Discord. I told him, but we talk about this stuff that you post in the forums. So, like we were just showing that off and talking about those
Yes.
cloaks for sale. So anybody who wants those collectible cloaks, go to CC Shop and Adoris, and you too will have a chance to get some collectible cloaks.
Hey,
But
we got something.
yeah, moving right along. We finished.
Where are we going to next? Yes.
We finished all those other topics now, right? We're finished
Yes,
with the green
yes.
room topics. Okay.
Yes. Now we're going to the house deed upgrade.
House deeds upgrade. See, and I know
A
Kalinor is not.
non-deleted.
Yeah,
A non-deleted.
non-deleted from Kalinor.
Yeah. I can't seem to figure out how to upgrade a house deed that is currently in use on a lot. Facepalm was about to put it in the wish list request, but I wasn't sure if I was just doing it wrong. I do have another village deed to replace my house village, so I can upgrade my village deed from taxed to non-taxed.
But I didn't want to put it in wish list because all my wish list requests keep getting deleted, so I didn't put it there, so it didn't get deleted, right? Is that what you're saying in short there, Kalinor?
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can't do it while it's on the lot. It needs to be in your inventory.
Yeah, we'll get into that because everybody starts explaining the conundrums that come along with that as well.
I upgraded my lot deed.
Yeah, I'll hold my comment till we.
Okay, Conjure Dragon. I upgraded my lot deed by right-clicking it in my inventory and then choosing from a pop-up what I wanted to turn it into. No idea how that would work with a deed that is in use. You could probably put a house into your property manager to safekeep it, end the use of the lot to get the deed back in your inventory, upgrade the deed, place it again, and place the house and property manager on the same lot. However, you want to upgrade the deed, why not wait until the next sale when upgrade cost is usually reduced to? Ampu, save house, dungeon, basement, and property manager, unclaimed lot, left click on deed in inventory. You can't do it from inventory. The player instructions are wrong. I'll rewrite that section today.
10 years
The
later.
player instructions are wrong. No.
10 years later.
No. That'd be more like 4 or 5 for the deed upgrades.
Oh,
just something else to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Player instructions on how to upgrade a deed. Just something else to think about. If you upgrade your lot deed and claim a bigger lot, then the house you have stored in the property manager cannot be restored to the larger lot. Okay. He wants to upgrade his deed from taxed to non-taxed. He's not talking about increasing the size of the lot.
Bergen is just giving him a word to the wise and a cautionary tale there, because a lot of people make that mistake. Now, this is going back to what I was talking about with the bank thing here now. If, say, I was taking a village lot and I was upgrading it to a town or a city lot, I wouldn't be able to put that house on the lot the way it was. So I'd have to actually destroy the whole house to replace that house back on the lot. Hence, this is one of them scenarios where I would want to send everything to the bank, know what was in the bank that came from that lot, put it all in a bag, and then be able to place it all back in said house in the larger lot format. Because sometimes I'll take a hotel and, or an inn, I'm sorry, not a hotel, same difference, you all get the idea, but I'll take an inn that was on a village lot and I want to put it on a town lot, and I can't do that without imploding the whole inn, taking everything out of it. And the easy way to do that is to send everything to the bank. Then I have to, again, you have to take everything out of the bank, put it in a bag, and then replace and redecorate. And this is where that comes in handy when you're doing that. So Laz's Motel, that's right, is otherwise known as the Purple Dragon Inns throughout the world. Look up purpledragoninns.com for locations and housing, because I actually have that.
Hey, yep.
But moving on, Callan with some more.
Wow, that is cool. That's not what I expected. I didn't know you could actually pack a whole dang house away like that. Wow. Heck, I might not even need a tax-free deed then. I was just worried I would lose my house if I went inactive in the future. But if I can just pack my house away like that, then that's awesome. Just pack it right up before you know you're going to go on break, lol. Thank you guys so much.
You don't even have to do that. You can leave it there and it'll go there automatically if it falls, which is another one.
But you still owe the back taxes
And of
to
course,
replace your house.
Applesauce Pants is commenting before the fact. It doesn't do that anymore, does it? It's non-destructive evictions? No, not evictions. But if I actually go over to my property and tell it to dump it all in the bank, it'll dump it all in the bank. That's the whole point. Is you have the option for a destructive eviction.
Ooh,
That's your own
hello there.
purpose. And that's what I'm saying.
Hey,
Coeur
Coeur d'Alene with a subscription on my side.
d'Alene, love you, man.
So Coeur d'Alene, are we playing games or are we continuing with the Shroud news? What are we doing?
Nudes? What?
Nudes, yes. What are we doing?
And Coeur d'Alene with a sub.
Coeur d'Alene just subscribed with Prime.
He
Thanks
says
for your
nudes.
support, Coeur d'Alene.
Nudes.
Sub on both
That
sides.
means-
Thank you, Coeur d'Alene.
That means we'll just give away an extra Steam key at the end of the show.
There we go.
Tax-free deeds currently used to expire after a certain amount of time not playing the game based on pledge level rather than unpaid taxes. Not sure whether that's still the case now that tax-free deeds are available by other means, but I would assume they don't remain claimed indefinitely if the owner isn't logging in. If that's your main reason for going tax-free, probably better to rethink it.
No, because I'll give you a good example. If you're an owner like
taxes.
I am, well, not even that, but if you own as many properties as me and you had to pay taxes on all this bullshit, you'd have to be out there grinding a shit ton of gold. So tax-free deeds are well worth it. And yes, days remaining are based on your account type. So,
but it is one where, thanks to Chris, the back taxes now go to 60 days, right? So 60 days, it's going to sit there and accrue those back taxes. And as soon as you come back to the game, you'll find your game, you've been evicted from the lot, but in order to replace your house, you have to pay all of those back taxes.
You got a mystery game key, Red Dragon 7.
Thanks to Shroud Math.
Red Dragon, 300.
Red Dragon 7 just cheered 300 bits.
Putting us very close to that hype train.
Red Dragon 7.
And Laned even with tax-free deeds, the lot will expire after a prolonged time. The length of time can be determined by clicking on the lot stone wood sign. Expired lots no longer have their contents sent to the bank, but get stored in the property manager. So should this ever happen, you can reclaim a lot and unpack the home just as you left it. Thank you for the information. 120 days for an upgraded tax-free deed? I don't know if Scanfor's right about that, but it may be.
And Red Dragon, you got the choice, of course. We got to continue with news. And do you want the game keys or do you want us to give those away to other folks? Because I know you like to do that.
Yes.
With 300 bits. Kicking off that hype train.
Just cheered 300 bits. You got a mystery game key, Tina _O'Near.
And Coeur d'Alene with another 300 bits. Thank you, Coeur d'Alene. From Level 2 Hype Train, we're going to be giving away
just
all
cheered
sorts
300
of
bits. You got a mystery game key, Cordeline.
game keys. Tina and Coeur d'Alene are going to get game keys. Red Dragon's going to be giving away those 3 game keys.
Yay!
So we'll give those away at the end, and then there's an additional game key for Level 2 Hype Train. And if you get us to the next level, of course, every level of Hype Train gets another game key added on to the pot. So if you continue it all. Meanwhile, Tina, let's see what we've got for Tina real quick.
Yeah, and I
Hopefully it's
can't
a
believe
game.
everybody's forgetting back taxes on
Battlestar Galactica Deadlock. Hope you don't got it, Tina.
why you would want this.
That's one I know I haven't given away, so maybe you don't. If you do, you know the rules.
So Laz, speaking of evictions, did they
He
ever fix
has
the
that.
eviction email?
No, of course not.
No? Oh, so it's still 60 days. So 60 days of back taxes that you're going to have to pay.
Yes. Okay, so I give Battlestar Galactica to Coeur d'Alene then, and we'll find Tina another one. Where is Coeur d'Alene?
Back taxes suck.
Yes, there's Coeur d'Alene. So Coeur d'Alene's going to get that copy of Battlestar Galactica then. And let's see what the next game key up for grabs is.
Hey Laz, would you do me a favor and double click on my lot marker? I want to see how many days it says.
Hold on. Lovecraft's Untold Stories and OTS plus artwork. I bet you don't have that one, Tina. You're going to say, I got that already.
My next game key is going to be something I don't think anybody has.
So you want me to go over to your lot? You should have 360-something days, right?
No. Remember, this is on Jackson, who is a lord, so it should be like 274 or something like that.
269 days, 23 hours.
Okay, so you want to see let's see if this actually resets at 269.23. So yeah. Okay, just checking. I wanted to see whether or not because Jackson hasn't logged in a long time. So
yeah, but as long as you have a co-owner who logs into the lot, that actually refreshes it as well. Yeah, well, scrap the back taxes again. I'm going to get over here and bring this up. Right now, you'll notice that I have 63 days, but in 3 days, these back taxes are going to accrue because it's not supposed to accrue until you get down to that 14 days free that they always give you, which is the buffer, and then you start accruing back taxes. So instead of having 14 days free and then 14 days of back taxes before you do this, Chris, in his infinite wisdom and Shroud math, made it 60 days and almost made it to the point that if you go 60 days in back taxes, you're never getting your lot back anytime soon, unless you're either out there on the secondary market buying a shit ton of gold to get yourself out of that.
If you think about that, 60 times 500 gold a day, that's 30,000 gold for a row lot, right?
That's just a row lot.
Or is that a village lot now?
That's good question.
That might be a village lot now.
Yeah.
Or it's a row lot. I don't know. I don't pay taxes. Laz, you pay taxes.
Yeah, but I'm only paying taxes on a city and a keep lot. The rest of them are all tax free.
Yeah.
It's one of the non-existing gold sinks because it shouldn't be that way. It should have remained that if anybody wanted to run a city lot, it would have taken up to 10 people to pay for a fucking city lot. That's what it should be. I mean, I'm not complaining. Hold on, wrong button. Because I shouldn't be able to, well, with tax-free I can, but I shouldn't be able to afford, a taxable city and a taxable keep lot, side by side, by myself, without doing some kind of thing. But of course,
making tons of money.
But I also own 7 royal scepters, so I've got 2.7, almost 2.8 million in tax credit thanks to my royal scepters, which again, most people don't have the luxury of having royal scepters. If anybody's got them, usually they only have one, which only takes care of half the tax on a deed. When you have multiples, you can take care of multiple deeds, and that's how I pay my taxes. I use 4 of them just to pay the taxes on these 2 properties, and then the other 3 go to excess, which used to go to other properties until I upgraded them to tax free. Yeah, and again, Tina, I know you were there when we were originally discussing this the first time. It should have been a real big gold sink. Sorry, gold sink. Yeah.
Gold sinks, gear damage needs to be really brought back. You shouldn't be able to infinitely repair shit, even with Kodos. It's like all those things hurt like markets and game and everything else.
On replay can't. Good evening. Good to see you. Been a while.
Oh. Ooh.
Been a while. Well, welcome back.
Yes. So
even though we're almost at the end of the show, but
it happens. It happens.
Let's talk about speaking of houses. Let's go to that next subject. We should be able to get this in and talk about this because, yeah, I already spoke to CC, and that's why CC came. Is because
you mean the additional question? How can I tell if my lot deed I have tax free or not?
Yes.
I haven't played in years, so I'm not up to date on current features or changes. I tried searching for an answer and failed. I have some backer rewards from way back, and I do know the difference between house deeds and lot deeds. One is village property deed digital. I can't tell if this is tax-free or not. Thanks for your time.
Village property deed digital. Yeah.
That's from the add-on store description. So he bought that a long time ago. That is an old style name directly on their website. The item display name in game has been updated to be a little bit more clear. But in this case, I am familiar. This is not a tax-free deed. However, it is a place anywhere deed, so can be used on any land lot in the game rather than being restricted to player-owned towns. Thank you for the information. If you're curious about some other changes in the game, I also do have some basic information I update here. Significant game changes to the game for returning players. Yay!
And of course, the easiest way is just to look in your inventory and look for that tax-free moniker on them. Tax-free, 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 tax-free.
Tax-free, 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 tax-free. Tax-free water, which is the old founder deed.
Yeah. Which I have one of those too here. I have a couple of tax-free waters. I actually have 5 of them.
Yeah,
I have 5.
I still have my lot, my keep lot in Brecon Bay, which I don't.
Oh, 6 of them. I got 6 of them.
Ooh,
and I don't know. I don't know about these other ones that I actually gave them names to. My Purple Dragon Inns all have. I don't know what those are. Does it tell me? Oh yeah, it tells you if you just scroll over them, even if they're renamed, it tells you what they are originally. So that's pretty cool as well. So if you've renamed your deeds, like Cheap Scrolls, Novia Market, you can actually just scroll over it and it will tell you whether it's taxable or tax-free water lots or not. So several different ways of being able to do that. And again, he was probably reading right off of the
website, the
pledges and purchase history. Absolutely. Which
well, that one would have been one of the purchased ones for like $130. Back when lot deeds were expensive. Now you get them for free.
Get what for free?
Lot deeds.
Oh, yes. You can get 2 free lot deeds.
Yeah, you get a row lot and a village lot for free, even though they are player-owned town only.
You can get unlimited free row lots and village deeds because accounts are free. So
yeah.
you get those free deeds, and then you spend just a little bit to change them to tradable, and you can pass them off to your main character, and then you got a whole bunch of lots for free. So a little not so well known tip or trick from Laz and Jack here, where we tell you how to beat the system. And then, of course, if you want to
Yeah.
upgrade those lots, then you'll need to go ahead and spend a little crown store money, or you can go down to the Kodo store here in game and buy them with in-game gold and not spend a dime, technically. But it's a beautiful thing. There's always ways around that.
Stuff. Yes.
Yeah, I used to do that, Tina, until they got rid of the. Oh yeah. By the
Yeah,
way,
just
it's
make
almost
your
1 year
main
since the
owner.
rollback. No, again, it used to be that way, but I found it easier to coordinate and keep them all on one account. And when we finally got rid of the stupid, you can only have 3 lots in NPC towns rule. Now I own 3 lots right here in Owl's Head, let alone just having 3 on an account. I moved all my deeds from my other ones over so that it's easier to maintain. Because if you forget that your other characters own it, even though you're a code owner, you don't visit for, again, I'll bring this up one more time. There's several lots out here, like out in Esgard. I don't get out there very often. Resolute, very rarely get out there. Belly of the Snake, Silent Ascent, barely ever get out there. Port Phoenix, I don't think I've been out to Port Phoenix in months, literally, because nobody goes out there. I haven't been out there in forever. So if none of my characters go out to those lots to refresh them, then the chances of them falling, and if I'm not, thinking about them on the other characters, then, especially in those NPC towns, you don't want to risk losing the lot, especially if it's a decent lot, which I happen to have.
Lots of.
As Modi
Or
says, a
what
row
was
lot just
supposed
opened
to
up in
be.
central
Yeah.
Brittany. Is that any
Yeah,
good,
yeah,
Asmodi? Yeah.
Yeah.
2 Owl's Head lots open today? What? Really? Hold on, I
What?
gotta look at this.
Who cares?
No, I was gonna say if they did, they're already gone, but gone.
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah. I'm gonna say.
So I guess Cece was changing lots. Oh, he claimed them and gave them to a buddy. Yeah.
Were they good ones? Why didn't you contact me, you bum?
Hey, Laz, remember, good is relative with everything. It was a row into village.
Yeah. Let's see. Asmodi got one of them, so let's see. Asmodi got the village lot. Let's see where that lot was. Is it close by? It's a ways off. It's a ways off, but you know what is not a ways off, Jack?
The end of the show.
The end of the
Is
show,
not
that's right.
a ways off.
And we have plenty of goodies to give away.
Yes. We need to give away streamer bundles and keys and streamer bundles. But streamer bundle from me is going to go to Lomir.
Hey, Lomir, another win. Who's getting it here?
Yes.
Coeur d'Alene. Coeur d'Alene is getting the streamer bundle on my side. So congratulations, Coeur d'Alene.
Oh, man.
Make this a little smaller so I can
And the
move it around.
first Steam key I'm giving away is going to be going to Ovagami. And that's going to be Beasts of Maravilla Island. Dun, dun, dun. Beasts of Maravilla Island. There you go. And the second Steam key I'm giving away is going to go to Jigoku, who's going to be getting a copy of Spirit Hunter NG. Yes. Congratulations to the two of you. And then Laz has a slew.
Yes, I do. So
giveaways.
End of stream giveaway is going to go to Lomir. Lomir, we're going to have to ask that question. You keeping it or you giving it away? It's the Brunch Club. I'll let Lomir wait. Second giveaway is going to Virtuous. Virtuous, you're going to get yourself a copy of Eldest Souls going out to Virtuous. That's thanks to, who was that? Coeur d'Alene Sub. And then Red Dragon is giving away 3 keys. So the next 3 are thanks to Red Dragon. We're going to have Coeur d'Alene. Coeur d'Alene's going to get himself a copy of Way Out to Hex. Next game key going out to Jigoku. Jigoku is going to get a copy of Rain World, going out to Jigoku. Next winner is going to be Box Try. Box Try is going to get a copy of Re-Legion. Re-Legion. And then our Hype Train winner is going to get a copy of Flashback worth $9.99. And that winner is going to be Conjurer Dragon. Conjurer Dragon winning a copy of Flashbacks. And no problem, Coeur d'Alene. Thank you all. And of course, thanks all to you folks who were here today. Of course, thank you to Coeur d'Alene. Thank you to Tina. Thank you to Red Dragon for your donations. Love you guys. And of course, love you all out there for joining us here each and every day right here on stream, because we couldn't do it without you folks. And we do appreciate you all showing up, joining us for your lunch hour. And hopefully we get to brighten your day every single day out there that we're doing this. So we do appreciate it. Thank you all. We'll be back with more tomorrow right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack. And may the
And
force
we
be
are
with you.
NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.